week. Lots of blood in Asia now. They butchered up the sacred cow. They've got a lot to eat. It's Good News Week. Doctors finding many ways of wrapping brains in metal trays to keep us from the heat.
I know it's weird. You're just sitting at home watching the Satanistic architect be set up. It's unsettling, to a lot of people. They're just now realizing we were right. The Christians were right. I don't know if you don't see it by now. I'm not really sure if you'll ever get it. I mean, at one point you will have to, because every knee will bow. You will understand. It's just, it doesn't. I don't know how you could go this far and not see it, and not see what, event horizon that is coming. It's the apocalypse, man. They're setting up the control grid. These people. All right, here, check this article out. All right, check this article out here. Are Gates and Rockefellers using their influence to set agenda in poor states? This is 4 years old. Ultra-rich philanthropists and their foundations have increased influence on decision-making and are setting the global health and agriculture agenda in developing countries, according to a major study. Using their immense wealth influence with political and scientific elites, organizations like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Rockefeller Foundation, and others are promoting solutions to global problems that may undermine the UN and other international organizations, says the report by the independent Global Policy Forum, which monitors the work of UN bodies in global policy making. With assets of more than $360 billion, the world's 27 largest foundations give roughly $15 billion annually to charitable causes. 19 of the 27 are American, and many are now looking to extend their influence to poorer countries, says the report authors. Foundation spending on global development has increased from $3 billion a year to nearly in the early 200s to $10 billion today. By far the largest donors, say the authors in Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which in 2012 gave $2.6 billion, to compares with the $1.2 billion for the next 9 largest U.S. trusts. In addition, 137 millionaires from 14 countries have now pledged to give the philanthropic causes. They include the former mayor of New York and Michael Bloomberg, the U.S. filmmaker George Lucas, and the Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg. Well, here, I was actually looking for something like this, I think. The world's largest, Bill and Melinda Gates way up there. Way up there. I want to click on that, but I don't. Oh, okay. The Church Commissions for England. Wow. What was that other thing I opened? The author says foundations have used their influence well to get governments to tackle poverty. Their advocacy for global causes. But you see, like you're looking into this, dude. If you look into Bill Gates, like, oh man, he's awesome. Like, he's the best guy ever. He got a finger in that pie, finger in this pie. He's helping this guy. He's helping that guy. Like, that's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? But you think, to get control, you have to get acceptance and agreeance from people, or else you're just going to end up. Just look at the way things are in America. When you take away the freedom of speech and you can't talk, all you're left is violence. And I see that on the left a lot. They're very violent because they can't articulate their beliefs, or what they believe is so wrong, or they just use variable results, which is like what they always do. It seems like they just look at one thing and go, oh, that's why. Who cares about the other 50 million things going on in the environment? But when you look into the Bill, Melinda Gates, the Rockefellers and stuff like that. I mean, these people were, they're evil, wicked. But they look good. Like, on paper, they look great. Oh, listen to this. According to the report, the Gates Foundation is now the second largest donor to the World Health Organization after the U.S. So just a country, as well as one of the world's largest single investors in biotechnology for farming and pharmaceuticals. But while the billions... See, Bill Gates put research into a device that you could put in a female body that you could turn on and turn off their ability to have kids. I mean, his main thing is that the world's overpopulated. So here we have that report, the Philanthropic Power and Development. Who shapes the agenda? Who shapes the agenda? This is so they use... Where am I at? The end? It's the preface. On June 5, 2013, a remarkable event took place in the Trustee Township of the United Nations in New York City. Over 150 invited guests met for the second annual Forbes 400th Philanthropy Summit. The event was opened by UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, attended by this celebrated philanthropists such as Bill Gates, Bono, and Warren Buffett, and sponsored by Credit Suisse. According to Forbes magazine, the attendees, who represented close to $500 billion of the world's wealth, discussed how they can use their wealth, fame, and entrepreneurial talent to eradicate poverty. As follows, the Summit Forbes released a special philanthropy issue under the headline, Entrepreneurs Can Save the World. So, you got entrepreneurs there. You got Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. This is 2013. And this, I'm going to read through this. A typical philanthropic foundation. There is no single valid definition of a philanthropic foundation. I have such a hard time with that word, it's going to piss me off reading this. However, 4 criteria, including the most definition, organizations must be non-governmental, non-profit, self-managed by its trustees, directors, and promote charitable activities serving the common good. Yeah, define common good. Research paper. The Gallons Foundation supports a wide range of actors in global health. Look how much they gave to Gavi Alliance. This is their little baby right here. That's what it looks like to me. Look when it was founded. Same year like Microsoft was founded. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Entire generation of children is now working to protect a generation. It's vaccines, bringing agriculture. It's what the whole Melinda Foundation is about. This is the Melinda Foundation. Now, if you go back on their thing here, like you just go back. I never went back this far, so I don't know what I'm getting into here. It's all these little mobile phones and digital attention to boost vaccines delivery in Uganda. Look at this, December 4th, 2018. Harnessing the power of partnership. But anyway, you go back, but if you come back here, let's just start the first one. Look down here. Saudi Arabia pledges 150 million. Gavi collaborate with other governments. Gavi welcomes U.S. 10 million. See, we gave them 10 million. Norway increased its commitment to immersion of new vulnerable pledges. 1 billion to Gavi. Countries, look, this is 2 on that day, 4th, May 5th. Countries pledge new support to Gavi. Ireland pledges new support to Gavi. Italy pledges new support to Gavi. Japan pledges new support to Gavi. Spain pledges new support to Satan. Canada commits $600 million to Satan. I mean Gavi. Italy, go back one. All these people weren't swearing allegiance to them before. Reed Hastings and Patty Quillen support Gavi. This is April 17th. And then before this, it's just a whole bunch. COVID. Oh, United States endorses Gavi with recommendations of U.S. $1.6 billion. 4-year commitment. A 4-year commitment. So everybody's pledging here to Gavi Mobile phones and digital technology to boost vaccine delivery in Uganda. This was in 2018. Yeah, boom. Then I was looking to Reed Hastings because they gave so much money to them. And this is the contact tracing vaccine Mark of the Beast company, the Vaccine Alliance, Gavi. And like, you know, they've been setting us up for a while because, I mean, even my state, they were talking about how every child must be vaccinated, whatever, regardless. They're just like getting rid of religious exemptions and any exemptions for that matter. So, I mean, this was way before all that, and I live in one of the worst states for this COVID stuff. Yes, sir.